Hello, everybody. Good morning here in Europe, and doing it again from Germany, from Tegernsee, south of Munich, a beautiful region here in Germany. It is very green here, but still, the soils are really truly something that we can contribute to no matter where we are. We don't have to be in the desert. The soil can always have some contribution because we have been using it. Now, here it's all grasslands anyway, but even here, the way that the agriculture is functioning has been similar for a very long time. But also here, people are using chemicals and all sorts of things to boost their profit. It doesn't even matter why they're using it, but choose. Even though it's very green here, it doesn't mean that the soil doesn't require this process or couldn't benefit from it. So let's get going. Face the palms of your hands towards the earth, and off we go. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, perverts, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Excuse me, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, perverts, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, perverts, and beyonds. So yay, allow this process to run dynamically on the earth. And please also allow it to run on each other. Connect with each other. And please at the same time expand out in all directions. And connect more to each other. And please also receive from each other and receive from the earth. And at the same time, also gift this process to the earth. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, perverts, and beyonds. And it has been raining here a lot in Germany, or in this area anyway. And oftentimes, especially when we go to a certain place or we visit there, we would like the weather to be nice. We would like some sunshine. And also here in Germany in the wintertime, it does rain a lot, or it's gray a lot. So people are really asking for the sun to come out again. And it's not wrong or right. It's just also a lot of times what we are asking for. So just be aware of that too. What does nature require? And it seems that things are okay when there's a lot of rainfall. But like I said, a lot of rainfall doesn't mean that the water household is working properly. Where I grew up, a bit further north of here, there's been a lot of flooding lately. And literally the soil from the farmland is being washed into the road, into people's cellars. That never used to be the case. Do we get stronger rains now? Not necessarily, but the soil can't really absorb the water. Healthy soil can absorb the water. So if you see after a big rain, even in a lush area, if you have a lot of big puddles where the soil cannot absorb the water, that might be an indication that the soil is not as healthy as it seems. Just for awareness, not to really judge and all of that, but it's really up to us to recognize that we have been manipulating soil for a long time. And it's now the time to truly reverse that. So, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bovats, and beyonds. So again, let's be the contribution to change, to a different possibility. And what else is required here? Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bovats, and beyonds. And let's connect to each other even more dynamically. And please recognize we are all over the world. So allow that. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bovats, and beyonds. And please push any barriers down you have left and receive. The earth always desires to contribute to you. Energetically, the earth has no barriers up. Neither do the animals. You can ask them for contribution too if you desire. All the energies around you desire to contribute to you. And please remember, your point of view creates your reality, meaning if you have a point of view that there's never enough, the universe will deliver that too. Because the universe has no judgment, and the universe has no judgment about what you're asking for. So please be aware what you're asking for, because you will be supported in the good and the bad and the ugly. So let's step up the process again. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poverts, and beyonds. And please recognize how potent you are, how dynamic you are. Even if sometimes you don't have a sense of that and you think you're just this one little speck in the universe. Yes, you are, and simultaneously you are this huge energy. So let's connect again more dynamically, and let's run the process more dynamically. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poverts, and beyonds. And please remember, you don't have to stop being that energy. The broadcast may stop, but you can keep this energy going. Please keep in the question, what is the contribution here for the planet? Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poverts, and beyonds. So please keep running this, intensify it. Be aware that you're not alone. There's many people that are running this process at different times, or they just have it running all the time. So there's always a moment that you can connect with somebody else and receive from them and the earth, and also allow your body to receive. receiving this process as well as running it. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And thank you for being here today. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.